didn't see there. It's tea time. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. My name is Crow. In this video, we're talking about one project, just one in the whole video. Make it short and sweet, but I want to get this one out to you guys because it is a little bit time sensitive, but this is because it is about the Dreamland Genesis collection, which is actually a very cool project. I think a lot of people are going to like because of the art specifically. They do have a game associated with it as well, and it does give you the hardcore like retro vibes of maybe Pokemon or Harvest Moon. We're going to talk about that as well as a game. There's an NFT collection. There's all kinds of good stuff that's happening with this particular project. Without further ado, let's talk about it. Let's deep dive into it, and let's drink some more tea together. Before we go any further, of course, subscribe to the channel, press the like button as well, and let me know in the comments below what you guys liked about this project. And if you want to get a whitelist opportunity for it at some point during this whole video, I'm going to share with you guys exactly how you can get a whitelist opportunity. So watch the video all the way through, and then you're going to find exactly at some point where, how, where, when, why you can get one of those. And yeah, let's hop into it. It's hot. It's hot. Hot. All right, so Dreamland Genesis, if you guys have never seen this project before, it is on dreamlandgenesis.com. Link to that in the description below. But here's the overall vibes behind the project. Like we talked about, the mint is coming up. There's actually the second phase of the mint. They're minting in phases, which is actually very cool. I like that they do that. But right off the bat, you get an idea of the overall aesthetic, the tone behind this particular project. And I think a lot of people are going to like it. Overall for the different traits, the characters, the lore, as well as so many different things as well. So if you guys want to hop into more of a deep dive behind this particular project, we're going to go into it a little bit here, but I will be providing a link to their white paper in the description below so you guys can see exactly what's going on with the project overall, because you can get an idea of what the art looks like. There's some talk about dreamers, there's talks about traits, there's talks about gaming, there's talks about all kinds of good stuff, and I want you guys to know more about this project via their Twitter. But this is the website, very well done website to the team. The team is actually sort of pseudo-anonymous, but they're very active within the Discord communities. So if you guys want to know exactly who they are, there are their handles for Twitter. And then, of course, you can hop into their Discord community as well, and you can talk with them and myself in the general chat as well. All right. Now, Twitter, they do have a good amount of followers. They do have almost 14,000 followers, which is really fantastic. It's actually a good number. And again, you get an idea of what's going on here behind the overall system of the Dreamland Genesis collection. Let's go ahead and hop into what they currently have on OpenSea, because, again, I mentioned before, they already have some on OpenSea. They're releasing in minting in phases, and the second phase of that mint is coming out on the 22nd. So we are right around the corner from that. But let's show you on OpenSea what they are currently holding and what it looks like. So right now, items to ratio right there, you got about 1-to-1, which is a good amount. The floor price is a solid 2.8, so 0.28 ETH, and then volume trade is right there. But of course, here's what they look like. We don't know too much more about them, other than here is what you got as soon as my system over here loads up. Very cool aesthetic. I like it. All right, so hopping into the white paper, I want to share with you guys really quickly. We're going to breeze right through this, so don't yawn on me yet. Don't do it. The white paper is really important for any particular project. It does give you some more deep dive information behind that project and some of the other roadmap sort of situations, the token, the rarities, etc., etc. So let's hop into this. Let's talk about the white paper real briefly. Again, we're going to breeze right through this because I do like to show people the artwork behind it. Obviously, very well done. Some individuals took a long time to do this. But overall, this is a collection of 10,000 meticulously hand-drawn, loved NFT collection based off of dreamers, where ordinary people sort of can live their life in their fullest based off of who they want to be within the dreaming space. It's kind of confusing, but I get it. I like it. You'll understand why here in a second. On to the vision. The vision, we're going to skip right past this. There's a little bit of a YouTube video you guys can watch there, but I want to show you a couple quick things. The lore is actually very good here with this particular project. I think a lot of people are going to like this because of the lore alone. So if you guys like lore, definitely check out the project. But here's kind of the different, I would call them like almost like classes of characters, or what they call dreamers within the project. So you have Insomniacs, Daydreamers, Lucid Dreamers, and the Legendary Dreamers, and an overall difference of the traits that you can see based off of those four right there. So I actually like that. I'm going to zoom into these so you guys can get an idea of what they look like. I like the look of these more hand-drawn images, and the fact that someone takes the time to do that, I value that a lot versus just being computer generated. Of course, there's a time and space for that as well. I like that project side of things as well, but this is quite a bit more unique and a little bit more finesse and love that's gone into these. So I do like it when projects do these more hand-drawn situations. They have a token, the Dream token. You can earn those passively, of course, which is really cool. People want to see the token. And then the benefits of being one of these holders, you guys can read there. But one of the very cool things I thought about this project, which I actually like, was they're going to be coming out with a comic, and then they can actually earn royalties from the comic sales, which is very unique. Something we've only seen a couple times here within this space, but also a lot more interesting sort of inclusion with the roadmap if you guys are a holder, so you get to have more say as to what's happening. So the rarity traits, you're going to see that of the 10,000 collection, there's going to be about 2,255 traits total broken down into this section. So you have 10,000 dreamers. There's a total of the amount of traits we just talked about. And then there's different traits based off the backgrounds, the weapons, the tails, the eyes, the head, the helmet, the extras, the hair, etc. So all the variety that you would want to see. And again, a good amount of time went into drawing each of those. So the Insomniacs are going to be the more basic or common folk, if you want to call them that. There's the sort of the lore behind those particular individuals. You have the Daydreamers, which is a little bit more rare. We'll call those like the uncommon almost. And then you have the Lucid Dreamers, which are going to be the rarer traits, of course, the rarer individuals, where you can see the amount that are going to be there. And then the legendary one-of-one Dreamers, of course, that everyone would love to have, but not always because it's the most rare situation. A lot of people like art in these NFT spaces just because of the art alone. So I wanted to show those to you. Here is some irregularities. God, it's late. Hang on. All right, and then moving on to the Dreamlands. The Dreamlands are something that I am most excited about this particular project. I'm pretty confident most people are as well. The Dreamlands is their insight into the gamification and what this whole thing looks like. So the Dream Haven is an MMORPG metaverse game built completely from scratch for the community based off of everyone's feedback, etc., where you can have your original Dream Genesis NFT to earn, socialize, compete, and play quests and more. Talks about pets, unique quest, boss battles, all the good stuff that really vibe hard with me and my childhood. I love this kind of stuff. Look at this. This is some fantastic pixelated artwork. Sort of an isometric view, of course, from the top down. And again, it resonates very hard with Pellet Town from Pokemon. If you guys remember that when you played as Ash and you got to choose your 3 Pokemon. Hopefully you chose Charmander because he's the best. But you started out in Pellet Town. I think it was Pellet Town. And you talk with Professor Oak, and it looks a lot like this. So I love the throwback to my younger years. It's very cool. Going into the exploration does talk a little bit more about the sort of situation within the area. You're gonna have the ramen dispensary, dream store, the Undercity. So a little bit more about like the different areas within their game, and then the questing. Look at the picture for the quest. The quests look fantastic. Again, it looks really cool. I like the pretty classic, what we've seen, like exclamation mark, the gold exclamation mark from like World of Warcraft that people are just very familiar with. That's a quest icon. So I do like that they use these. Very well done as far as the overall look and feel behind the game from what this one screenshot will tell you. They have farming. If you guys don't know what farming is, this is actually pretty cool. You can kind of harvest different things. So it's a little bit of a different way to play the game. I do like the fact that they have farming. A lot of people are going to like that. You can earn rewards and do other things with your farming. So check them out. Dungeons. Who doesn't want to play in a dungeon? I mean, you're gonna want to play in some dungeons to do this sort of co-op PvE sort of situation where you can fight mobs and bosses and all the good stuff that people like and know about dungeons and MMOs and MMORPGs, all the good stuff, all the best kinds of games out there. You have dungeons. There's going to have a marketplace where you can exchange different things like tokens, and so much more. So within this project, they're going to have consumables, all kinds of crazy stuff, potions, drugs, I don't know what that means, magical artifacts, and a lot of other goodies. So there's a good amount of different things that are happening within this entire game. NFT Dreamland Genesis. I mean, it's really cool. There's a lot of things to deep dive within this. So again, I want you guys to know that if you want all the specifics behind this particular project, you are going to want to stay in tune with this Gitbook white paper. They've done a fantastic job with regards to this. In addition to infrastructure and real estate, good Lord, there's a lot. You get an apartment and a house, or that one, All right, folks, so that is going to be it for the Dreamland Genesis collection. Really brief overview behind the project because this is time sensitive. It is minting again on the 22nd. So you want to learn exactly how you can get whitelisted. We're going to talk about that right now before you guys leave this video. I told you we would. First and foremost, subscribe to the channel. That's what you got to do. The second thing is very simple. You got to head over to Twitter, my Twitter page. There's my Twitter page and the link in the description below as well. So go there. And then there's going to be a little bit of an interesting sort of situation behind the giveaway for the whitelist spots. It's very easy. You have to interact with the post with regards to the Dreamland Genesis. I'll be giving out a couple of whitelists to a couple of select few individuals who are excited to be part of this project. Tell me exactly why in the comments below, why you guys want to be whitelisted, why you like this project, and what you like most about the project. You can just talk about the project in the comments below and simply follow them on Twitter. That's all you gotta do. I care most about this project. I want them to succeed. I want my boy Ben Choo Choo to succeed and all the people within his team to succeed, and every one of you guys who are potential investors to this project. Not financial advice, but to have a great time within everything that they're building for you and the community and their team overall. So very simple. Head over to their page, follow them on Twitter, give myself a subscribe, of course, it is YouTube after all, and comment down below what you guys liked most about this particular project. And that's going to enter you into being whitelisted. Potentially, I will choose a couple select people within 24 hours. So it's a very short amount of time frame, and that is exactly how you guys are going to get whitelisted for this Dreamland Genesis game. Last time, I promise, last time. God, it's good. And without further ado, that is going to end this particular video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little quick interactive one about the Dreamland Genesis. Go give them a follow on Twitter, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in their general chat and in the next video. Y'all take care. Toodles.